Hey you guys.
Hey you guys.
Welcome to our channel.
Hey.
So today, Marlee.
Today, you guys, this is different. We're gonna talk about Love Island, right? So I'm a fan of I was gonna say Long Island. I'm a fan of Love Island. I just put Alana on yesterday, so she's catching up. But I just felt like let's go ahead and just switch this up a little bit because it's just so much to unpack, you guys. It's so much to unpack.
You
And
guys, I'm still a virgin.
she's still, yeah.
So I'm on episode 5. I'll
Yeah,
catch up.
she's
But I
on
have the
episode
gist
5.
of it,
She does.
and I'm gonna put in my 2 cents just based on what I
Yes,
know so far.
and what
from
I'm
this.
gonna tell her, but she's gonna
Yeah.
continue to watch because she
Yeah.
has to catch up. Because tonight is gonna be after. I think it's after sun. So
How is the show on every day?
it is. But like then after a couple of episodes, then there's like a
every day though.
yes,
Y'all
at
could
9
have did
o'clock.
like every Saturday,
No,
every
it's too bad.
Friday.
It's a lot of episodes too. So here's
What's
my,
the average length of an episode?
about an hour and change.
No. Meaning like episodes, like.
37 episodes.
And right now y'all are on 21.
22.
So today's 22.
No, yesterday was 22,
Oh,
so
okay,
today's gonna be 23.
23.
But today's episode is only like a recap.
Oh,
So
okay,
you don't.
okay. So I
If
don't
you
have to
want
watch
to, if you wanted to watch the recap ahead of time to see what's going on, you can, but you don't have to.
So should I just jump forward to the recaps?
No, I want you to see
All
everything
right.
so we could like,
Okay.
So you guys, I've been watching Love Island for years, right? Because I started watching the UK because that's where it started in the UK. Yeah.
Okay.
And you could even tell the difference from the recording or whatever. And some of the couples from the UK I follow.
Okay.
The ones that
So
I
there's
like.
still people from back then that are still together.
Yes,
from
the
this show.
first show
Okay.
are still back. Like one like that I like. My favorite couple that I like, they're still together. They just had a baby. Others,
they
yeah.
had a baby?
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Molly May, she's very popular. She's like one of the #1 influencers in the UK.
Okay.
Found her man there, like, and love.
She was the
with-
influencer before going on the show.
No, not like that.
Oh, okay.
But then she ended up having a baby, like. But it's just to see her journey, and it's like, damn,
Okay.
But let's talk, cause girl, I had to like. It's like
You had to on yesterday's on the episode.
like
yesterday.
not even yesterday,
Just
all the
overall.
like these. Well, not overall. I would say this past week or
Okay,
whatever,
okay. Mhm.
because this week because a lot has gone on, and I was like, okay, we need to talk about this. And even if the good thing is you know who these
Yeah, I know
people
who
are
the
now,
characters are.
right? So, like you just based on what you've already saw already, what did you say about Olandria and Tyler? Just
They
based
don't
on
look like they really like each other.
okay,
To me, they don't look like they really like each other.
okay,
It's more like a brother and sister.
okay.
That's how I see it. And he looks little to me.
He looks.
He
little.
looks like he's
He looks young.
He looks super young compared to her. She looks older.
She's grown. I think she's 27, so she is a little
Oh,
bit.
okay. And he's what, 22?
I want to say is he
Okay.
early 20s? But you could see with her there's a different mature, like she's a little bit mature, like a
Yeah.
maturity. I can't even get the word right. A maturity level.
Right.
But she was raised by a single mom.
Okay.
Okay, and I think he close with his family on the farm. You saw all that stuff, right?
Yeah. He's
So-
a farm boy.
Here's the thing that I want to tell people as we get ready to go into this.
Okay.
If you decide you want to date, do not put all your eggs in one basket if you are dating. Dating is you're interviewing people to become your person, that one person. You can't, even though you like someone, still take the opportunity and chance just to get to know others.
People.
Yeah, especially in that
But that
setting.
works for when you're young, though. Once you hit 40 and stuff, do you really
no,
want to
but
date a bunch of people?
It's like, I honestly feel like you may not want to date as much as these kids were doing, but you do, I said want to, like maybe 2 or 3, because like you want to make, because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that the person that, the choice that you make falls in line with the majority of your, what you're looking for, check the box. But you can't go for the first, because I could have like great conversation, but that may be there. Like, I don't know anything else. I have to also give other people just to compare and see, okay, what do I like?
Okay,
what
you
makes sense
okay,
for me.
okay. Hold on, I'm gonna interrupt. So you asked me a question before, and then you say that. So then does that mean you're speaking in regards to them because you feel like she put her eggs in one basket?
Too soon. Yes. Well, so let me tell you, because like the thing is, right, with Love Island, everybody's coming in. I honestly feel like even like you'll get to see another couple did that as well right away. I honestly
Huda and Jeremiah.
Yeah. I honestly feel like in a show like Love Island, you have to get to know each other. You have to talk to everybody.
Hold on though. Yes, I agree.
Okay.
If you're gonna talk about Olandria, and I'm going because I'm only on episode 5, but I'm gonna go back to episode 1.
Okay.
I don't think any of the men really wanted her though. So it's like, I'm gonna try to get to know these other men, but I know I'm probably not their type.
Yes.
So why would I even try?
You have to, because like the thing is,
what about their type?
But a lot of these shows, like you'll see somebody who's not your type, but then when you are around that person, and it's like, damn, you start to that attraction and that
personality.
So that personality, but let's keep it real. Even with the personality, you could be talking to that person. Yeah. If you're not attracted, you're just not attracted. And I feel like that is the situation with Tyler. Okay. No matter like, and
I think the same thing with him. I don't think any woman in the beginning was attracted to him.
Correct.
I don't even think the laundry girl. She just said, "Oh, let me just whatever."
As you continue to watch, you're gonna see like Olandria and him start talking. Like her thing is she's a slow burner, meaning that she likes to talk. She doesn't jump into things, right? Okay. So she's a bit slow when it comes to that, and everybody is kind of moving at the pace that they're moving. Okay. But I honestly feel like just like we all see, you could tell there's no chemistry there,
yeah, there's
right?
Not. I think they're faking that chemistry.
Yes, and I honestly feel like him definitely, as you continue to watch, he continued with faking that to me. He likes her, but not like that.
Oh,
but I
like
feel
a cool friend.
Yes, and I feel like she, as time has gone on, they continue to communicate. She started having feelings for him. Oh. Yes. So when you continue to watch, you're gonna see how she started having feelings for him, and he still feels the same. Like you could tell he's not really feeling her. That is something that sucks.
I don't ever want to like somebody more than they like me.
It sucks. And then the crazy thing is where I feel like, I don't know if it has something to do with him still being young and he doesn't have that much experience. Yeah. But I feel like when he look at himself when this season is over, maybe he can grab some things back. Yeah, because if you don't like a person,
don't force it.
And you're wasting the person's time and her time. And I think the reason why he did this is because you don't want to get sent home.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you how this show works. Okay. Because I don't know. Do they win money or something in the end?
$100K.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Then okay.
That's
okay.
Right.
Then all right. I'm gonna be honest.
Be honest. Yeah.
If the goal is the money, then I'm not faking too.
So like my thing.
If that wasn't my character, I'm faking it until I get the $100K.
So here's the thing.
They each get $100K, or as a collective?
As a collective, as a couple. Gotcha. But here's the thing: the fact that I honestly feel like because everybody's watching it and we have a say so, you could be faking it, but like that person won't know, but America knows. Just like he's all of that stuff he's doing. You see how we know, but she's there. She's in the moment. She can't see that he's faking.
Right.
But I honestly feel like the signs are like, I'm not gonna lie. For me,
I think the signs are there when she's with them.
I know. I looked at it. I was like, damn. I was thinking to myself, this probably has a lot to do with, there's always this stereotype back in the days, like, guys like the red ones or this, or if you look
like us,
like or if you like dark, they never used to go for like that. Yeah, okay. But I
think
honestly,
that's how it is with him.
I feel like he's not attracted to her at all.
But I don't think it has to do with skin.
I definitely has nothing to do with
Shelly was killing it.
Shelly's.
Yes.
But Alana is not like she's
right.
Her body is like, to me, her body is banging. Her butt is. She has a booty. Shelly's personality I really like.
And she's pretty.
She is pretty. She is pretty. Yeah. But like, what I want to say is he's not attracted to her at all.
Yeah,
there's no chemistry.
She's just like homegirl. They give homeboy and homegirl vibes.
Just like you can.
Cause he don't even really kiss her.
Just like you can tell that, just like how you're watching that, you see it, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta understand. I feel like it's like she doesn't see that
unless she does see it, but she's just playing it off because she wants to get to the end and get the 100K.
Or I don't know, cause her story, like, I think that one episode had me in tears, child. But like, cause when the girls were crying. So here's the thing, right? I feel like the reason why he just indulged her, like, because he doesn't want to be sent home, because you know it's the money at the end, right? Yeah. So it's like when competition did come, because she said she like country men, right? Okay. And these are the type of guys that she goes for. So Jalen, when Jalen came in, country man, new character come in, yes, he liked her off the rip. That's who he liked, right? Yeah. He looked more manly and mature than me. Like, I would have picked him over Tyler, right? Yeah. But when Tyler noticed that
the guy was trying to get at her?
Yeah, so now he want to be like, oh, I want to do this. So, Olandria, no, I want to take the, you know, like, I want to go outside the box. So now, picked that up? She picked it, and that's the crazy thing.
She did pick it up.
So here's the thing that don't make it, like, I feel like, damn, you know, she you know when a person wants love so bad, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, she was complaining about, like, oh, she don't know, they're moving at a slow pace, even though she's that type of person, but she still want him to, you know, make her move.
Make her feel like she's amazing,
or like he attracted to her. So now when this guy comes, when her and the girls, they were in the room, she was like, you guys, oh, here go Tyler trying to do all of this extra stuff.
So the girls picked it up.
Yeah, and she even, so they all was having that conversation, and she was like, oh, watch, look, he trying to do this and trying to do that. Yeah. Girl, he was, because he right here doing romantic stuff, kissing her.
I think he makes breakfast for her in these episodes.
Girl, he started kissing her, things that she said
he never did before.
And then he all of a sudden started doing it because the new guy is there who's attracted to her. But here's where she is still hung, because it's like whatever he's telling her and conversations that they're having. Because remember, we're only seeing clips of, but they're with each other 24 for the next 6 weeks or something?
Yeah.
24 every single day with each other.
So you think he's telling her something that we're not seeing?
Like, I think he's getting, you know how
he's buttering her up and making her
feel I think he is buttering her up, but then at the same time, I feel like it's not cool because he's buttering her up to me, I feel like to stay a bit longer. Because the thing is, when we stay a bit longer, now there's going to be new people coming in that is your type. And then you could start talking to them.
Right.
Which happened.
Okay, because I was about to say, did she not talk to them at all? The new people? Oh, he did. Well, he wanted to talk to people in the beginning too. Remember when he stood out? He stood up in episode 2?
Yes. And then the thing is, it's like she's so clingy to him, right? But it's like, the thing is, he's keeping it up so he could stay. But he also let the guys know that, you know, he's not
attracted to her.
Yeah, like
so
that.
Wait, he told the guys that?
Yes, he mentioned that.
And what did the guys tell him?
So they were like, he was like, he's trying to get there and whatnot.
Okay, what did Ace tell him? Because I feel Ace is like the voice of reasoning.
No lie, at first I was like, Ace is trying to be like, what is Ace on, right? Yeah. But as time goes on, I feel like the way his strategy makes sense.
Aces.
Yes.
Okay.
Because like, yes, he's getting to know people, and him and Shelly, like, he likes Shelly. Yeah. And they have this connection, but I feel like he's strategic. Like, even though he's like couple up with these people he likes Shelly, but he's still having conversations. So him and Shelly are building something, but they eventually end up being together.
Okay, good.
But it's just the fact, the way he did it, like, he's the type of person where he doesn't jump into situations with women and all. He really think and take his time because he said he's been hurt, betrayed, like, you know.
Yeah,
so
I get it.
I feel like that has a lot to do with him having so many siblings. I could tell he's really close to his family and his mom.
I mean, he got them all tattooed on his body.
That's a lot. But like the thing is, I in the beginning I was like, what is he on? But now I understand. So I'm starting to like him, and he likes to. He tell it as it is, like to all of them.
So that's why I'm asking. Did any of the guys when
they have said stuff? Guys, they have said stuff to him. But remember,
and they didn't go back to their girl and say, "Oh man, he said A, B, and C." Oh, okay. All right,
no, but it happened.
Code,
yeah, but then it ended up happening like this week, like these past episodes, because Casa Amor is when they separate and go to different. It's like you have the boys are in the villa, and 5 new girls come.
So they remove the originals and they bring
not the originals. So they remove the girls, the boys and the girls
separated.
They remove,
so they split up the sexes. Yes. So now you have the original guys and then new girls.
Yes.
The old girls are not here.
Yes.
The old girls are somewhere else. And then
with the new guys. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So this season they did it different because usually when Casa Amor you do all of that stuff, you're still coupled up with the person that you were with. But this season, they were all single, starting from scratch. So they had to start over and start building a connection
with someone else.
Yes, which is
so that's what happened to Huda and Jeremiah too.
Oh no, girl, you'll see.
Okay.
What happened to Huda and Jeremiah? Because that right there was a little bit too much.
You think? Because they cling too quickly.
No, you're gonna see. I felt like it got to a point. I felt like Jeremiah, because she hasn't. You're not on the episode where he told her that, where she said she had a daughter.
The daughter, yeah, I'm past that.
Okay, but you see when she told him that, and he's like acting. He's no longer. Watch, you're gonna see how he's no longer himself.
Really? But he seemed cool. He seemed cool after she keep going. Oh, shut
yeah,
dang.
But then
see, that's what a girl don't want to say. But ladies, I'm gonna say this: if you have a kid, just tell the person you have a kid.
Straight
why hide that for them?
And
that's stupid.
And then my thing is, her excuse didn't make any sense to me because I feel like, okay, she's like, she didn't want to tell the person right away, but I feel like
she kind of want to love bomb them.
Yeah, and I honestly feel like at this point, if you're truly a proud mom, this and that, I honestly say let the person know up front.
Yeah, I agree.
Up front, like now they're doing all of this, and you ain't tell him, But then now she ended up being too possessive, and this is the thing where I felt like, okay,
she was possessive in episode.
Okay,
from
it's
the
worse
beginning, though.
Because I felt like, damn,
she was worse than that.
Like she ended up, but they
a lot of hate the pretty girl with the light skin.
Oh, girl, they end up
Amaya. Yeah. I was like, dang, girl,
Amaya's crazy though.
She crazy.
Not to say, okay, respectfully, she's not crazy, but she's just different,
okay.
She's a bit different. I'm like, that girl's gonna be dry because she cry all the time.
Huda cries a lot.
Okay, keep watching.
Oh gosh.
Huda could dance, girl. Huda got a body on her.
Yeah, she got a body. I mean, she's a trainer.
But like Huda could dance where it's like, girl, what you be doing? Like, dance like there's an episode she had both her legs up and it was going like this, like,
I know.
And she know how to do her butt like the.
Yeah.
Oh, Huda could dance, but the thing is, I feel like she could be maybe too territorial, like aggressive so early on. To me, that's a red flag, And watch, just like as you continue to watch, you'll be like, damn. Well,
I said that on the last episode.
We see it. But here's the thing about Olandria, right? This guy is feeding her this. And he is not attracted to her. And so she's like laser focused on him. And she's like, oh, because like this new guy came and he was like showing, like Taylor's like, oh, okay, I'm for Olandria. No, it's this new guy here.
It's a black dude?
Okay. And then and Country, and like he's doing the most, and you could I don't know, I could just see it's like, oh, he's just being phony because he don't want her to get rid of, but then when it came to the voting, she ended up getting rid of Jalen and keeping Tyler because she was like,
the thing is she's used to him.
Yes, and she's like, me and Tyler has built this, we've been communicating, we're doing this, they're talking about a bunch of stuff, but she felt to understand, like, let me tell you about, like, I'm not a man, but a guy will play his part and not like you.
Ooh.
He will play his part and not like you. Yes. And while she right here, they're having conversation. Now she's developing feelings because now they're talking about stuff.
That's so messed up. Okay, so hold on. Okay, my question is this: you said that Tyler told the rest of the group he's not interested in her.
Like there's no chemistry.
There's no, but this was before or after she kept him in the game.
This is after.
Okay. So it's not like the guys knew.
I think
it's not like the guys knew, but before. But what I'm saying is,
they didn't know before.
They didn't know before she eliminated Jalen.
No, I don't think anything because. I wonder, did he mention anything before? I'm not sure because I'm so far. Yeah. But the thing is, here's the thing. So now they're separate homes. Like, new girls.
They split it.
Girl. Okay. New girls.
Right.
New girls. Uh-huh. So now, two black girls, they look good. They
like
want?
Tyler. He's so little.
I know. But we have our types.
I like Charlie. That's a good looking dude.
Charlie's cute. Go girl, them.
Okay.
The ones from Casa Amor.
Yeah.
Ooh, child. The guys are good.
Okay.
The girls are beautiful. Mm-hmm. That goes to the villa. So this new one, her name is Clark. He hit it off with her.
Clark.
Yeah.
That's her first name.
Yeah, it's different. But Tyler hit it off with her. Like she's attractive.
Okay.
She's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Like. They hit it off. So not only that, girl, I think when I tell you Olandria, you talk about comeback season, a person, because when they were in the other house, right, they had to vote, like the guys had to vote which woman
the new guys
had
to vote which
woman they want. Yeah. Okay. So they had to stand up on their, like the person's, Shelly got two. She got two. And the guys that she got, good looking ones.
Okay.
Olandria didn't get anybody, and Amaya didn't get anybody for them, right? Okay. So there's this Asian guy. I was like, oh, when you see this new Asian guy with the UK accent, he ended up. So he went for Shelly, but Shelly didn't pick him. She picked the other 6'9" tall guy, right? 6'8". Okay. But he had a chance. So they was like, okay, Amaya and Olandria are available. Mm-hmm. Out of the two, which one do you want, right? Mm-hmm. So he went to Amaya, leaving Olandria to pack up her stuff and leave.
For real?
Girl, and that's the episode that had me in tears.
Yes,
because the way the girls were crying. Yeah, and I was like, and I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I would cry too. Because it's like, and her and Shelly are really close, like tearing, like, girl, people screaming, like crying for days, like for a long time. So she left.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So now.
But that wasn't any fault to Tyler though, because they were separated.
They were separated. Yeah. So that had nothing to do with him. Okay. Just like the same thing that.
Because even if she had chosen Jalen, it was going to be the same thing.
Yes. So that part had nothing to do with Tyler. That situation. So everybody crying, everybody sad, okay. Now we're going to the villa where they did the same thing, to the guys. Okay. So this is where it got interesting. I was like, what the hell? So after they had them choose or whatever, like getting towards the end, because I want to say this is them choosing after they got to know the chicks or whatever. Mm-hmm. This is the end of the day. They had to choose which one they wanted to couple up with. So besides Tyler getting two, but one of them had to go with somebody else, right? Okay. So now it's the end of the day where the women have to choose who they want to be with, right? Right. So this is where it got crazy. So this chick, they talking to her name is Coco. She was with Ace, right? Mm-hmm. They coupled or whatever, and then Tyler didn't have anybody, right? Mm-hmm. So he was left by himself. And
even though the two black girls were there, they didn't want him?
No, they were already coupled up, because in the beginning...
Right. I thought in the beginning they liked him.
And he had to pick one of them. And he ended up picking Coco.
Okay.
That was his couple.
Yeah.
So Clark, she had to pick between... So Nick was available, and this... I forgot his name, JT. Like, they say JT, like he's Justin Timberland. Okay. So she had to pick... so she ended up picking Nick. Mm-hmm. Coco was with Clark was with Nick, and Coco was with Tyler. Mm-hmm. So now we're at the end of the day where they're with the couples, like if they want to stay with their couples. So now, I think when the women chose whomever, I don't know how Tyler ended up being like single, right? But like no,
this there was an even amount of women to men, or there were more men
like,
to women.
I think it was one number off.
Okay.
But like, girl, I'm gonna try to explain it. But like, when you watch it, you'll see.
Yeah.
But like, so people are picking who they want, right? So, Coco, her name, she picks Ace, right?
Right.
And
even though she likes Tyler, she picks Ace?
Yeah, because she ended up getting to know him and all of that stuff. So they end up, so she picked. So they were like, okay, I don't know how Tyler ended up being single because, no one picked him.
Okay.
Because they...
Long story short, nobody picked Tyler.
Yeah, because so everybody's in a couple, right? So now, this is where when they ask, okay, Tyler is single, does anybody feel like the couple that they're in, I guess if you don't want it, you can go for Tyler, right? No, Tyler was with Coco.
Okay.
Because somebody was with Ace. Yeah, so somebody was with Ace. I forgot her name. She has big lips. She was with Ace. And she ended up going with the dude that looked like Justin Timberlake. Because they were like, the moderator guy was like, oh, if there's somebody that you're not with and you feel like, because he was the last one, he didn't have anybody, no one picked him. And so he was standing up and they were like, if anybody...
You're doing this, is he big?
No, I don't know what I'm doing, standing up on a thing.
Is he heavy set?
No, he's not. So he's standing up and they're like, okay, like I'm gonna call him JT. JT is alone. Yeah. Does anybody want to, who feel like the connection that they're in is they don't want to be in it? Do you want to take JT?
Yeah. Okay,
so the chick who was with Ace got up and took JT, leaving Ace to be single, to be eliminated off the island, right? So now Ace stands up. The moderators say, now, if you don't like the relationship, you feel like there's no connection, and you want to get with who, Ace, stand up. Coco was with Tyler. She got up, got with Ace. So now they sit down. Tyler, girl, it's so messy. It's messy. It's so good.
Messy.
But like, so now Coco go with Ace. Now Tyler gets up. So now he's up for elimination. But we already know America. We already know Clark.
We don't care.
Clark is going, because Clark was with Nick, right?
Yeah.
So she already gave the look like, girl, you never get my man, so when Tyler...
Okay, I have a question before you continue. All of this is happening, but who paired them to begin with?
They, so the thing...
How did the black girl get with Nick?
What do you mean?
The one that's about to go to Tyler.
Okay, because remember Tyler had two, right? And he could only pick one. He picked Coco.
Okay.
Because everybody had picked other folks that they liked. Nick and JT didn't get picked by any of the chicks.
Right, so it's like just go in that slot.
Yeah, so what they did before she went in the slot, they asked her, she had to pick between the two, and she picked Nick. Okay. So that's how she was with Nick. So now Tyler's single. He's standing up. Who wants Tyler? Bingo, like me. And then she takes Tyler.
So then Nick is by himself now.
Yes. Nick gets eliminated.
Stop. Yes. The one that everybody wanted.
Nick looked like he had a little swag on him. Yeah, but like Nick is cute. That's a cute boy. Now here's the thing now. So Nick and Olandria get kicked out.
Right.
So now as they're in the car to come pick up Nick, because he's leaving. And then he's like, it's like he has this look, like he's looking at the car, like, who that is?
Yeah.
Olandria opened the door and was like, hurry up, Nick, come in. Right? And then they got in the car. He's like, what the hell's going on? And then now the next episode is when this is where America, this was last.
Okay. What team
that was yesterday.
Boot camp?
No. This was last night's episode.
Oh, okay.
So this is where it's like, okay, them two are together talking. They're like, what's going on? So they're right here catching up. She's letting Nick know, oh, this is what's going on in Casa Amor.
Yeah, with the girl.
Sierra is with the person that look just like you.
All right, Sierra got it tight.
Oh, Elon, he fine. Okay. Alana, that one is fine.
But Nick looked good. So Nick.
They look like, that one look good. Oh, he looked good. Okay. So then Nick tells...
All right, Sierra got it tight. I like her though.
I like her. I think it's her vibe.
Yeah,
I like Shelly than her. Yeah, like them two. I could see them being friends. Like even so. Like now, Olandria is telling him this, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna be very transparent. Nick was like, I'm gonna be very transparent with you. Tyler, what, like 2 girls or this and that, but he is interested in one. He's with one, right? So you hear Tyler saying like, damn, this one, me and her, we have the connection, like the attraction right on that he didn't feel with Olandria, right? Yeah. So he's already feeling all of that with Clark, right?
Yeah.
So now they get a text. The text is, now you guys have the option to remain single and leave, or you can come back. You could be a couple and come back to the village. So you already know.
Yeah, I'm like,
hey,
yeah,
let's go.
Nick.
Let's go. But at the same time, Nick was like, hey, Alondra, I do want to take the opportunity to see if we can see if there's anything there, because he's like, every challenge, he always pick her, because he's like, man, he never seen anyone beautiful like that before.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said. I was like, okay, where he from? But anyways, but like, so he liked her. They always kissing each other. But then the crazy thing now is Nick and Tyler are really close, right? And she and Sierra, like everybody already, you know, so they were doing, so now girl, now they back.
This is the messy.
Now this is when they get back and she see Tyler, and, you know, he's sleeping, he got a person, right? Yeah.
But is he now like hugging this person while he sleep? Because he don't touch Olandria in none of these episodes.
He did.
He
That's
just
how
like,
you know. And kissing the girl.
Really?
Kissing, he initiated.
Oh.
So you won't see the difference.
He didn't like you, Olandria, girl.
But here's the thing where I felt like, girl, like, you know, it gets to a point where it's like, pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Because it's like, Nick is telling you, like, hey, you should take the time to explore other stuff too, because he found, you know, he's with someone. So they go back, and her thing is, this is where I felt like, I'm with you, but it's like, she's like, oh, you know, yes, it's sickening to my stomach to see him with her. They're kissing each other, doing all that in front of her, like, you know, talking. And she's like, that's my man, no matter what, that's my man. Like, oh, her goal is, you know, she's gonna go after, also make sure that Tyler come for her. Like, she was not giving up. But here's the thing that she failed to understand. We see what's going on, you know? We see he don't like you. He never was into you. So now he sees her back and he was like, damn, I like Olandria. So I'm gonna, like, you know, try to be friendly with both. But I think he was just saying that just
for the cameras?
Yes. I think that's what,
Tyler,
because...
Are you fake, Tyler?
Because he really liked the other one.
Yeah, why fake it though?
Yeah, and I'm like, keep it real.
Else.
And I think because Olandria was like, you know, she can't because she's already. I felt like she liked him more than he liked her. We could see that. But then she like, you know, she's like, damn, how could he just? She was telling Nick this. How could he just forget about us when a new person come? Like, oh, what we shared is nothing. Like, F me, easy.
That's what men do.
Easy.
Yeah, that's
easy. He don't really like you like that. So it's easy for him to, you know?
Yeah.
Girl, so when it got to the point where everybody's picking people, Shelly and Ace end up getting back to, you know, because they pick each other. Because I feel like their feelings.
They need to be with each other.
Their stories, and that's what I think. I feel like them.
Like, it was
I could see them. I could see them. Me too. I could really see
really
them.
Likes that.
I could see them really doing something.
Yeah.
But like, but then you start to see Nick really like Sierra, you know. But Sierra, girl,
damn, she gotta find her man. So that's why.
Yeah, no, but she likes Nick. You gonna see how they progress. Okay. But Sierra, like, girl, she did not come to play. The stuff she's doing, I was like, oh yeah, you got a healthy sex life when you're with somebody, cause like, the stuff she was doing, I was like, okay, get it, girl. No shame. They like, you gotta see when Megan Thee Stallion come on there.
Really? She was on the show?
She is on there. She's a big fan, but I love, I like Megan Thee Stallion. I like her a lot, man. Like, her body's on point. Oh my gosh. I wonder how tall she is. She has a nice height on her.
Yeah.
But like, so now they're voting. Like, so, like, I'm going to fast forward this because you're going to eventually see it. Like, so now they're at the end where everybody's voting who to get with. So Tyler is the last one standing up. Olandria, they're like, who do you know, Tyler, of course, right? Tyler, Clark, Tyler, her little card. There's like a little card. Like a, I don't know, like a letter they.
Yeah.
Like, Tyler. Tyler.
So Clark and Olandria said they want
Tyler.
Okay.
So he had to. The girl's name who's on his is the one he ended up coupling with. So, girl, you know it's for the dramatics. They making it dramatics.
Commercial break.
Oh my gosh! And it's like when it comes, it's like he right here. I already knew. I think we all knew who he was gonna pick.
Yeah.
When he tore the bag up, and he's like, "I choose to be a couple with Clark."
Okay.
The look on people's face.
What did it look like? They were shocked? Why were they shocked if they know he doesn't like the girl?
Girl, the women, even the men were like, like Amaya, that girl, right? Let me tell you, when you start watching Amaya, girl, we all know how it feels. She like, no way, how could you? She was loud with it. It's like, chill.
Oh, she was the ghetto with it.
Yeah, and nobody's not talking. We just everybody let our mouth be open and let us be in shock. She like, no, how could?
Oh, but you know
how
she's from
could
New York,
you?
so
She's
I
so.
understand it.
But like my thing is. Here's the thing where I felt like, okay, girl, pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Because, like, at the end of the day, he picked someone he liked.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, that's
at the end of the day. And then on top of that, you're saying, no, like, you could make that other girl feel some type of way. Like, it's not her fault, you know?
True.
Like it's
he
like,
chose me.
yeah,
you have a problem with me?
Yeah, it's not her fault that he chose someone that he liked. He liked her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's into animals, too. And, you know, he with the farm and all that.
Yeah.
But, like, he chose her. She like, how could you? Why would you do that? The guy was like, you know, the Asian was like, you know, you may have to, like, he said something about, you may have to look away. Yes, look away. You're doing the most. Because I'm like, everybody's eyes, everybody's just like, and there was like, Olandria, how do you feel? She's like, of course I'm hurt. It hurts.
Yeah.
And just to know, I think it's so crazy. She feel blindsided, but I feel like with us, we already knew. But it's like.
Yeah, but she didn't know. We only know because we're watching.
And then I feel like, but Alana, I don't care what anybody say. You know how when we see signs and we can sense it, but we just second guess like, oh, maybe if I just talk a little longer and maybe, and he's leading her on, he's doing this.
Yeah, or maybe he's having or maybe that's just not his personality to be touchy. Or
yes, they use that, but let me tell you, when they like somebody, they're gonna be touchy. But I just felt like, girl, you kind of you even early on you mentioned the way he is. It feels more like. She even confronted him. It feels more like a friendship. And stuff. You felt it. You felt it. I just feel like she wants love so bad, and then he fits the ideal person that she wants, and then they probably have good like talking chemistry. But that's it. But I feel like then, girl, so. You know, so now you have 5 people who's up for elimination, right? Mm-hmm. So now the people who came from the villa and the people who came from Casa Amor had to pick one person to stay. Mm-hmm. So Shelly and them had to pick a guy to stay.
That's a random guy.
No, the ones that they eliminated.
Oh, okay.
So they had to pick a guy, and the villa had to pick a girl. Girl, the girl who they end up picking is Olandria to stay.
Oh, okay.
Girl, so you know all the girls is like, ah!
Yeah.
And then the guy they end up picking to stay is the one that Sierra was with, Alana. Okay. The handsome looking one. Woo!
Okay, I'm gonna see who that is.
Oh, he's handsome. Girl, I was like, where are the grown men that look like that?
Home.
Girl, he look good. That little boy look good. I was like,
damn, people are
they look good. But these are kids, you know?
I know.
But it's just the fact that I was like, damn. But here's the thing now. This is where I feel like these next couple of episodes, like tomorrow episode, it's going to be kind of
I just hope then she doesn't get sucked into it.
You know what?
Because he already made his decision.
To me, I feel like, girl.
And there's nothing he should be able to do to kind of reel her back.
No. To me, leave it. To me, he should leave it at that. Yeah. Focus on Clark. You already did your thing. And she, because even when it got to the end when she was leaving, and you know, when people leave, they talk to them. She was like, you guys, I just want to be in love. Yeah. I just want to look for.
And it's not about the money.
Yeah, like she was like, you guys, she's like, you know, I've been wanting this. I deserve love. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, damn, she sounds like a lot of people that, you know, we hear. And it's like, damn. And it's just like she's 27, you know, she feels like, and it's just like when you look at it, it's like, girl, you're still young. Yeah. Let me tell you. But I get it, you know. But then it's like after yesterday's episode, Olandria, girl, lift your head up and move forward. It's gonna be more men coming in here. Get to know other guys, like stop. She's so hold on him, and then now what's gonna suck is
and he's not even all that.
He not. He's so puny to
me.
Because
you already asked you if he was on the other side. Because
I thought so too in the beginning, but then when I start seeing, I was like, okay.
This is before I saw the episode, y'all. So don't
this is before.
I just thought he was a little
I thought the same thing too, but then as I continue to watch, but like my thing is, I feel like this right here, Olandria. Also, I want her, even after this season is wrapped up, to take. There's a lot of takeaways from this that she needs to just, like I honestly feel like, girl, read the signs are there. Don't ignore them. I feel like if she keep playing and look at the show, look at the stuff, she'll be able to see certain stuff. Yeah, certain signs. And then on top of that, girl, I feel like you gotta value yourself because she said, Nick, he's so quick to get with somebody, knowing what me and him built, and it's so.
But what do you mean quick to get with somebody?
Like quick to forget about her and start talking to another.
But she was on the opposite end, so who is he gonna talk to while she's gone?
She felt
can't blame him for that.
No. She felt like, he shouldn't be able to just forget about her and already indulging in kissing and all of that already. But remember, they're single.
I know, but yeah.
But like
that's the game.
That's the game. That's the game. And then my thing is, okay, you know this. He's not shying away that he was with her. They're talking. You see it. You mad. But like now, I honestly feel like right now, because she's back in the villa, you're gonna see them together. Yeah. At this point, be cordial.
Yeah,
leave them alone. Don't can we come over here and talk for a bit?
Yeah, I don't
want to talk no more. Okay, you
made your choice.
Yes, you made your choice.
And that's fine.
And Olandria cannot be out here looking like a fool.
I know.
Well, that's the thing.
Or did you see commercials where she's gonna want to talk to him?
Not yet. I didn't. Okay. So we get to see tomorrow night. Because today's today's recap. Yeah. So girl, if you could go ahead, try to see you could get caught up quick. Cause but keep moving forward. I'm hoping by the end of this next week coming up that you are fully caught up. Alana, you gotta. It's. But you gotta fully.
Yeah. When I said first episode kind of made me want to.
Yeah, and I told her, hang in there. You sent me so much message. What is this?
Yo, I'm not into kissing so many people. And all that.
There's so many kisses. It's a lot of kissing.
And then you know what? You know what other episode got on my nerves? The one where they were. What was that? The 4 bases. I was like, what are y'all sucking on in there? That's food exchange. I was nasty. Yo, I'm slightly germophobic.
That was so nasty to me. I was like, ugh. And then they said the milk smelled. I was like,
it smells. Ew, so why? Oh, see, all of that.
That was so disgusting to me. But okay, so I honestly.
But I'm trying.
But you know what? Keep on. Okay. Because I honestly feel like if you do that, you'll be caught up in a couple of days. Because now you're gonna start. Because now you look. I told you. I could tell you start. You know the names. Names. So now that's how you start getting invested. Mm-hmm. But whenever you have a chance, I guess during the off season, go look at season 6. Because it's a couple of people that are still together that I like. Girl, you would like it. Trust me. You are.
It's okay, Sophia.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's just the exchange of liquids.
I think you gotta be open to get to the show like that. You gotta be open to all of that stuff.
I know. It's a lot. I had to pause it, because I'm like, this is a lot for me. This is a lot.
But that show is what everybody is watching. Everyone, it's because it's really, to be honest, it's messy. We see things and we're like, come on, you talking because we see it. But at the same time, something is just making you just can't turn away. It's because it's so interesting. It's like, damn, no, they didn't. They so messy. Mm-hmm. Even them, they be like, I like the fact that they're like, what the helly, because out there. And I like the fact that everything, it's because it's on Peacock. People are just talking the curse words. Everything is flying. Oh, yeah. Let everything flow. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, okay. But I like it.
Well,
but
I'm gonna watch more.
You guys, I tried summarizing it as much as I can.
I mean, I understood it.
Okay, good.
You know what? I feel like I'm caught up.
I feel
like I can just jump to the new episode. That's what I should do. Because you caught me up.
I honestly feel like before you, okay, if I were you, I would say, watch the after sun.
Okay.
That'll
catch me up to the ones before it.
Yeah, because it's a recap of the few episodes that happened prior.
Then I'm just gonna go to After Sun.
You do that. But then I honestly feel like when you get to this week, watch it
each episode. Okay.
Yeah, because that's where it's like, do that, and then you'll be able to get a sense of it. Okay.
All right.
See that? This was long, but I had to
No, but I see why T was like, T's our coach.
Our coach,
for boot camp. She was like, you gotta watch it because Olandria came out on top. So okay, I guess this is why she came out on top. She did
come out on top, but now it's like, Olandria, you gotta do better now. Okay. You're on top, stay up there, now move on. Okay, that's how I feel. Move on. And it's so crazy. It's a lot of adult women that are like this.
Yeah, it's true.
And I was like, this is why I said, even watching that show, there's a lot of things that we can, talk about. Amazon. We can talk about, I saw him over there. Like, we can talk about a bunch of other stuff. He's trying to figure out how to open, sir, he gonna drop it over here? Girl, he don't know how to open the gate.
That's Amazon?
That is Amazon. You see I saw him walking over there. Look, he putting it in. He don't even know. It's open. It's just, there you go. He still put it on the ground and took a pic. The door is literally right. This what they be doing to you? Sometimes. What the hell?
Amazon's usually really good, but sometimes they need to should be able
to. That right, girl, your door's right there.
The gate's not even hard to open, but I guess I digress.
Amazon, y'all got to do better with these delivery guys. Like, I was like, I saw him walking this way. I'm like, what he doing? Because I saw him get out. He's coming out of his truck, and I saw the Amazon stuff. Okay. And I was like, he looked over here. Then I was like, okay, he gonna open it, girl. He dropped it right there.
Okay.
I know you're gonna keep this clip. That's gonna be the talk. We're gonna talk about Amazon. Amazon.
This is not getting edited out. This is staying here for y'all. This is a blooper.
But yes, that's everything about Love Island so far. And you guys, like, I honestly feel like, there's some shows we may have to do.
Start covering.
Yes.
Okay. We'll do that. We just
we can start. But you guys, let me know how I did. I try to capture everything, but let me know how I did.
Did she summarize it great for a person that hasn't watched?
I was just so excited.
Like that?
So excited.
Yeah, she was excited.
So excited. I'm so excited. So excited. Yeah, I was. it like, girl, those last couple of episodes was like, woo.
Yeah.
It was good. But yeah.
I was gonna say, you guys don't forget to like, comment, and share. And what do you think about Love Island? Are you a beginner like me, or are you a person that doesn't even care about the show? Or are you like, what the hell are you ladies talking about? Or are you like her, where you're truly invested in the show, and these people are like your family and friends?
Not family friends, but invested.
Okay, you're invested in this damn show. Let us know.
You're gonna be invested too.
All right.
She's gonna be invested, you guys. And when we come back and talk about Love Island, she gonna know.
Okay, I'm gonna know more. But at least I know some.
Yes, you do. I was impressed that you still knew the names. I was impressed that you remember the names. You was talking like early on, giving names. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I know their names. But see, I'm only on the beginning characters. I don't even remember the white girl's name. Oh no, it was Hannah. That's my niece's name. Hannah.
Hannah sounds pretty cool. But get ready for Hannah.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.